this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, glowing up, but we still trapped. That's how a nigga survives. Flowing out, got the crowd packed. Yeah, that's how a nigga provides. Y'all insta this, y'all snap that, y'all diss this, and they snap back. Another mass shooting in the headlines. I'm like, damn, where that attack at? Cause y'all think this about race. They font that shit in your face. It's like every day it's the same agenda. It's really not that hard to trace. Fuck it, we might as well face it. Accept it, whatever it's wrapped in. There'll come a day when they run out of grace. So me and my niggas stay trapping. Yeah, ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Hey, someone be too who I wanted to be and then what I became. Ended up going my own way, but I couldn't stay in my lane. Now if I'm honest, I've taken a liking to wearing these chains. They hold me down, make it easier when I start feeling the pain. Out of the
Hello, puppets.
The sun is shining.
Yeah, it's your boy.
The birds are chirping.
No, it's your boy.
The bacon is sizzling.
Boy, it's her.
Welcome to the Daily
Your
Swole.
boy, it's her. Testing, 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 test, test, test. Testing, 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 testing testicles, testing testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 1350 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What is going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy Papa Swole O back with another episode. Everest and K2 flexing on you, sponsoring every single episode of the Mancast. How are we doing today, fam? It is Thursday at Thursday the 16th of January 2020. It's around 9 p.m. It's an evening cast. Been doing a lot of these evening casts, so get fucking used to it. Nah, don't get used to it. Yeah, I'll swole text you. I'll text you when we go live. You know that. You know that, swole text fam. Where my swole text fam? You're all doing it already. Swole text fam. Oh, me too, Mary. Me too. Just finished my grass-fed ribeye. Me too. Me too. A huge, that was a beast. That was a beast. It was like a 20 to 24 ounce bone-in ribeye. Oh, God, it was good. It was good. It was good. It was fucking delicious. I am telling you, because today we're talking about nutrition. And actually, I was just finishing the Swole card when I went live because I was like, oh, I thought I did it, and then I forgot that I didn't do it. So I got it on the board behind me. But I started writing it and I forgot to finish it. So let me just sign it. PS in the corner. And then 1350. That's a big one. That's a big one. 1350. Nutrition is a practice. Hashtag nutrition is a practice for today's Swole card. So we're talking, obviously, what are we talking about today? I don't know. Oh, I guess we'll talk about nutrition. I suspect we'll talk about nutrition. It is a practice. We'll get into that. But it's amazing, like, because I did a video today. How many of you caught today's YouTube video? Holy shit, is that thing popping off? I am having a lot of fun, by the way. I'm really enjoying the YouTube videos. I'm really enjoying the YouTube content. I love going after these fucking accounts. I really do. I said for a while that I was tired of it, and I am tired of it. But the new approach, like really showing everyone the transgressions against the fucking pillars, really why these things are a problem. They're great videos. I love doing them. And I think it really goes deep because today's video, even tomorrow's video is another fucking hammer. It's another hammer. It's just more evidence. These are people that I've covered before, but nothing changes. And of course, when you go over more trending topics and all these mukbang vlog videos, my views go up. Oh, shocker, views go up. Finally, they show my fucking videos to my audience. They finally show when I'm talking about these fucking jabronis that have 2, 3, even 4 channels where they just post the same old shit. You wouldn't see people. There are no videos of people doing heroin on YouTube, are there? Are there any videos of people doing heroin on a YouTube video? I don't think they would allow that, right? There's rules, community guidelines. You can't do that. Hey, we have to be careful if kids are watching these videos. Oh, you have to make sure that you specify whether kids are watching or not watching. What about this? What about the mukbang? What about the binge eating? Everyone's talking about eating disorders. Yeah, everyone's promoting it and no one's talking about it. Everyone is fucking promoting eating disorders. Everyone is promoting eating disorders. This channel, the one that I did today on Nico Cotto Avocado, his third channel is Nico Cotto Avocado 3. That was his third fucking channel. 430,000 subscribers. People, 430,000 subscribers on his third channel. I'll repeat it. 430,000 subscribers. That video had 100,000 views. Not to mention all the other ones. It's like every fucking day or two, people are just binge eating. It's just the absolute opposite of health. And I'm not saying that these channels are trying to promote health. That's not what's going on. It's even worse when a health channel or someone who's a fit person or a fitness influencer, they're posting these 10,000 calorie challenge bullshit videos. It's just that the fact that YouTube promotes this as if this isn't affecting people. As if it's not affecting people. I have nothing against people doing creative shit for views and getting ad revenue. I have no problem with that. But I'm still going to make my own videos and my own opinion about this because obviously hundreds of thousands and millions of people are following and watching this shit. And if they're not watching his content on mukbangs, they're watching other people's content. So obviously I make the video because if someone's searching for mukbangs, maybe my video will pop up next to theirs. Maybe they'll see, oh, another perspective. That's reasonable. It's reasonable to make these videos, and it's a good cause. It's a good cause, and it's fun to do. And I love putting nuts on chin. And I love spreading the message because that's the audience that might look for his videos. The chance that someone's going to see my video and then it'll get them to think a little bit differently about nutrition. That's what this is all about. It's about if there's 100,000 people that watch one of my videos, if just one sees that and you know what? I never thought about that before and it works. It was worth it. It was worth it. It's just about making those little incremental changes. And that's why we have such a strong fucking community here, people. I feel like we're the only ones that see the light. Try not to make it super like, we see the light. We are the truth seekers. I just think it's common sense. I'm not saying is there any proprietary information that I'm sharing here? Is anything proprietary? Obviously, nutrition is a thing. I didn't create nutrition. But why can't we look at the quality of the food? Why does it always have to be the quantity? And then the mukbangs are a problem because it's quantity and it's lack of quality. It's both of the worst parts of nutrition, the problem. You're overeating and you're eating shit. So you're getting the lack of quality, and of course, that gives you the ability to overeat because the processed foods, you're able to pack in more calories, for the volume. But they're empty calories. You get shit nutrients, you're getting artificial ingredients, you're getting unnatural compounds in your body, things that don't occur in nature unless you're fucking in a lab with a petri dish. It's amazing how people think that doesn't affect the human body. I think it obviously does. I think it obviously affects the human body. Look around you. You see people that are fat all the fucking time. You might be fat, but at least you're here. You're here doing something about it. What about people at the movie theaters just pounding popcorn and drinking soda and they're resting their food on their fat gut? Fuck, that's so bad. It's gross to look at. It's disgusting to me. And what's disgusting is not that a person is overweight. Because a lot of you are overweight or obese. That's fine, but we're here crushing it together. Like, that's what I want. I want to see you doing it. I want to see you taking action. I want to see you making a change. I've said it before, it's a fat state of mind. If you're fat, are you fat up here or are you fat in the body? You might have been raised improperly. You might have been fed junk food by your parents, and it might have set you up for a lot of problems at the beginning of your life. You couldn't help that. You're a child. You weren't led properly. Okay. But now that you know, what are you doing about it? Now that you have the information, now that you've heard the things come out of my mouth. Now that you're aware of these things, now what are you doing about it? What are you doing about it now? Now that you have the info, are you doing something or are you not doing something? What are you actually doing? What are you doing? People just get embarrassed. Oh my God, I'm overweight. I can't do anything about it. I have to hide. It's like, fucking take ownership, take responsibility. So you're fat. Okay, now what? Don't hide from the word fat. Don't be like, I'm beautiful anyway. All right, you're beautiful, fine, but you're still fat. You can think you're beautiful. That's fine. You're beautiful on the inside. You're a beautiful person. Sure, you have a great personality. Not arguing that at all. Not arguing your personality. But if you're fat, you're fat. And that's a fucking fact. So if you're fat, okay, well, let's talk about it. Let's do something about that. Let's make lifestyle changes. Let's get you in a better circle. Let's get your community better. Let's lock your shit down. Yeah, we're here for the truth. We're here to talk some real fucking shit. We're here to talk common sense. Common sense is not common. Not at all, is it? Not at all. I didn't really get any pushback on that video, the Nico Cotto. Obviously, it gets a lot of views because it probably kicks up a lot of search because a lot of people follow his content, so it might show it to a lot of other people. But, you know, it's tons of positive feedback, only a few thumbs down. Of course, people that are probably, one of them's probably him, but he's probably not watching. He's probably sleeping or stuffing his fucking fat face. It's gross. It's gross. It's like watching a long-term, it's like watching a series. It's like watching a series that is over the course of days and days and days. You're watching a long-term snuff film is essentially what you're doing with a mukbang. You're watching him slowly kill himself over the course of daily YouTube videos or 3 channels or whatever it is. You're just watching him slowly die. You're watching him slowly kill himself. And that's the thing. I don't want him to die. I don't have anything against him as a person. A lot of people are like, he's a shitty person. He's a this. Okay, maybe he is. I don't know him personally, so I'm not talking to his character. With any of these people, unless there's something really atrocious that they say, anyone that I've covered, it's only what evidence I have seen. I don't know them behind the scenes. No one does. No one knows these people behind the scenes. Maybe a couple. Okay, so you make videos and you make content, you have discourse and conversation and points and topics based on what you see and what they put out. Constantly puts out trash. Constantly puts out shit. Garbage. I think people said that he used to be a vegan. He used to be a vegan or something, and then he changed to this, and this is gross. It's just gross. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Burpee McBurpeeson. Oh God, fuck bang. Is that a new thing? Well, you might have to go to a different website for a fuck bang. That's a whole different type of buffet, if you know what I'm saying. I'm waiting for one of those mukbangers to have their belly explode from overcapacity. I'm sure it's possible. Sure, it's happened before. Papa Swole is selling the one true weight loss secret. Just use his code, shut your fucking mouth at checkout. Yeah. Shut your fucking mouth, but give me all your money. Give me all your money and I'll tell you to shut your mouth. Hey, if you pay me, I'll give you the secret to weight loss. Shut your fucking mouth. But then people get the wrong idea from that. If I say shut your mouth, everyone gets offended. You're going to give people an eating disorder. You shouldn't say shut your fucking mouth. You shouldn't say that. That's mean. People are going to have an eating disorder. Look, do you understand how fucking dumb that is? Think of how stupid that phrase is. If I say shut your fucking mouth, that's going to give someone an eating disorder. That's like saying if you play Grand Theft Auto, you're going to rip someone out of their car, go beat a hooker with the butt of your pistol, and then drive away and shoot at police officers because you played Grand Theft Auto. That's the equivalent. If I tell you to stop eating so fucking much, you're going to have an eating disorder just like that. How frail are you? And if you're that frail, then you weren't going to survive long on your own anyway. It wasn't going to, if it's not me, it's someone else that's going to fuck your world up. That's your problem. That's not mine. If I say stop eating so damn much and you get an eating disorder, it's not that simple. You have major psychological, fundamental things that need to be worked out if you have an eating disorder. But these things are cultivated. These things are cultivated. Maybe you're scarred from childhood, something happened, but you know, it's not one thing that happens. It really isn't, unless you're really young and it's very impactful, a very traumatic event. And I'm not an expert psychologist, but come on, seriously, give someone a mental, I just gave someone a mental disorder. Unless you smash them over the head with like a metal pipe and then it gives them brain damage and then it fucks them up. That makes sense. But me saying this, should I do that? I'm so mean. I can't hear you in my safe space. La 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 la. Papa could read me the phone book. Yeah? You guys want me to just do that? Should I do 24 hours of just reading a phone book? It's because you like the way I talk, Citrine 42. I'm here, your host of the Evening Swole. It's your boy Papa Swole with episode 1350 of the Sleaze. Take a nice load off, kick back, and relax while I fuck your ear holes with some sick fucking gains. Best podcast in the world. Let's see. My family thinks this is a cult. I'm not allowed to talk about fitness or Papa at holiday. Really? Well, I think a lot of you have actually said that in the comments that you want it to be a cult. The Swole cult, it's fine. Don't worry. I'm not going to have you drink I'm not going to have you drink the Kool-Aid because there's too much fucking sugar. So don't worry about it. I'm not going to have you drink any Kool-Aid, artificial sweeteners and shit like that. It's not going to fly. This is the only cult where, hey, we get in a circle and we congregate in one place. We eat like ribeye steaks and we lift. It's like, oh, all right. That's a pretty good thing to do. That's kind of awesome. It's like, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty fucking cool. Phoebe, I grew up with an eating disorder. It was definitely not caused by anything anybody said to me. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but thank you for pitching in. I mean, how ridiculous is that? You can't give someone a mental disorder just by something that you said. Of course, if you were parented and you were fed these weird fucking things, I mean, that's kind of what religion is essentially. You're programming a child. But I've said that about school too. You're programmed how to think, you're programmed how to act, you're programmed how to feel. And there are these things so fundamental to your identity that it's hard to separate, which is why a lot of people can't stop playing a sport or they can't stop lifting and trying to get bigger and bigger. It just becomes their identity and it becomes something that it's just a ride you can't get off of. And a lot of things with your identity, who you are as a person, it's really hard to shift gears. You feel like you are betraying yourself. You feel like you feel uncomfortable, which is good. It's called growth. It's called changing. And there's a whole, again, you can't simplify it to one thing. It's silly. That's why when you talk to a professional, they go into you as an individual. But again, an individual, if you go to a therapist, they're not just reading out of a book. They're asking you questions. They're seeing what led you to this place and how they can help you and the pathway for that. The same thing should go with nutrition. You need to do an elimination. You need to navigate that path yourself. Everyone's just looking for an answer, and that doesn't exist, really. It doesn't really exist. Anyone that someone just tells you to do, there's going to be something that doesn't work out optimally. That's why most people don't stick to nutrition plans. And it's not so simple as just, hey, let me not have half a cup of this. Let me have a quarter cup. Oh, I'm just so tired of the calorie counting. I'm just tired of it. And when I say fuck your calorie counting, everyone says, no, calories in, calories out, calories matter. Everyone thinks it's just one thing or the other. Oh, it's only about calories. That's not true. That's not fucking true. It's not just about calories. It can be in part the calorie quantity. Why can't it be both? Why can't it be, yeah, the calories do matter. If you're eating too much, you can gain. Shocker. If you don't eat enough, your body's going to look for energy elsewhere. Shocker. But the quality is, I don't fucking care. It's so much easier to manage your caloric intake if you're eating good food. If you're eating shit, you're going to have problems in addition to whether you're eating too much. The problem with society is that people are eating shit. So you have fucking skin conditions, you have anxiety, you're having fucking your brains all goddamn scrambled, and you're eating too much. So people are overeating, they're getting fat, they're having side effects from being obese, and they're getting the shitty quality and the side effects from the fucking chemicals and the garbage that's in the food. Aha. So now we're double timing it. We're adding it up. That's why people have such problems. You ever see those guys with just fucking guts, like tight, like they're pregnant? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I'm at the gym today and I see this guy. He looks pregnant. How do you get a tight fucking gut like that? Hardcore bloating and inflammation. Hardcore. Looks like a balloon in the stomach ready to pop. How the fuck do you achieve that? How? Oh, but it's not the quality. He's just eating too much food. Then where's it going? Why is it only going there? Why is it only going there? Why is it only going to this tight pregnant stomach? It's not going to the arms and legs. You just have a fucking gut. That's not weird to anyone. It's not weird that you look like you have a 9-month pregnancy, that you're in like your 30th fucking week. That's it. You're a dude, you're a man, and you have a tight fucking gut. You look like Santa Claus, but only in your stomach. It's weird. Yeah, and if you're drinking a lot of beer, I wonder why. Just all the fucking gluten, all the shit from that. Why? It's not normal. It's not normal to have just a fucking tight stomach. Think about what's going on inside. Scary as fuck. Now, I'll tell you a fact for me. For me, I'm eating, I eat grass-fed beef. I've been literally having a ribeye like every night. And I'm not saying I'm carnivore, but I'm really considering potentially. I just love fruit. What I do is really hunter-gatherer. It really is. I haven't even been having a lot of sweet potatoes lately, but I am so satisfied. I am stronger in the gym. I'm getting better pumps. My skin's never looked better. I am fucking shredded, according to especially for me, not paying attention to calorie counting. I am veiny. I look like I'm saucing in the gym. I'm looking in the mirror. I'm like, I look like I'm taking something, and I'm taking steak, and I'm not eating shit. I feel fucking amazing. I feel amazing. I just don't. I wish more people felt that. I wish more people would understand and get perspective from it. Everyone's just following fads, jumping on the fad train. Ain't playing. I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going. You want to be, and again, you have to do your elimination. I've cut out foods. I've tried different things. I've done this. I figured out what's worked best for me. I know what foods make me feel like shit. I know what foods help me perform better. And guess what? I just lean towards the ones that make me feel good. It's not that complicated, but it's a practice. That's why today's Swole card, nutrition is a practice, because it's a practice. It's a practice. It's a practice. It's literally you tweak and you adjust, you examine, you test, you move on. So it's all about what you're learning. You have to learn. Most people don't want to learn. Most people don't want to put in work. That's not a shocker. Most people don't want to put in effort. But since when did effort get shit upon? Since when did effort get shit upon? Why is it looked down upon to work your ass off? Why is it looked down upon to be obsessed? We admire people that obsess, don't we? Don't we admire people that have results based on obsession? Think about everyone that has been successful amidst great adversity. We admire every single person that has overcome massive adversity and was obsessed with getting to that end result, and they did it, and we just put them on a pedestal. Like, this fucking person's amazing. This person's amazing. They just didn't quit. Yet all people do is fucking quit all the time. Everyone just fucking quits. No one wants to work hard. Oh, but you're going. Oh, but it's Friday. Oh, but you always do that. Do you have to eat that? Oh my God, what are you going to be, a bodybuilder now? Oh my God, yeah. Everyone loves a success. Everyone admires someone that works their fucking ass off, but then they shit on people for working their ass off. It's fucking hypocrisy. This world is absolutely fucking nuts. People are such fucking hypocrites. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, the hypocrisy, especially in fitness and just weight loss. It's just people just want, everyone is addicted to drugs and they don't want to get off it. So they just pretend like they want to. They pretend like they want to change. They don't want to change. You know why? Because they don't fucking change. That's why they don't change. Because they don't want to. If you want something, what do? You change. If you really want something, you have something you really want to buy, what do? Yes, save up. Oh, I don't have a lot of money. Well, you put a little bit away and eventually it becomes a lot and then you have the money. You do what it takes to make it happen. I'm sure a lot of you have kids and you bend over backwards and swap your schedule around and you get shit done in the amount of shit you get done in a day. You would never have gotten that done before, but you have to because you have obligations. Like, you're making it happen. You really want to work out, but then you got 2 kids and you have a job and you have to go pick them up. But so you work your schedule out and you get up at 5 a.m. or 4:30 and you get your pump on first. So then you can go here. You make it happen. If you want it bad enough, you make it happen. If you want your workout in every day, but you have a busy schedule, what do? You get up earlier and you make it happen. Or you do it after. You do it anyway. You prioritize. So people want results, but then they don't want to fucking do it. And then they complain, but then they admire someone who does. It's mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Oh, that's annoying too. Fuck that shit, Jim. Fuck it. What a good name for me to get. Fuck that, Jim. Not you. I'm not against Jim. Jim says, quote, I'm married. I don't need to eat right or work out anymore. How rude is that to your partner? How fucking rude. How rude is that? You get married. You're like, oh, we're going to do this life thing together, through sickness and health. And then you just let yourself go and you treat your body like shit. And your spouse has to fucking deal with your sloppy ass. That's fucking depressing. And then you do it together and you just get fat and old together. That's fucking gross. Be healthy. Take care of yourselves. And if you're with someone that doesn't take care of themselves or gives you shit for it, oh, you two hath grown apart. You have to have that serious conversation. Like, are we actually going to keep on doing this or are we splitting up? A lot of you are with someone that sucks and you just don't want to split up because you're used to it. I'm just saying it. I'm not telling you to make one decision over the other, but it's true. A lot of people should not have gotten together. They didn't think that through too well. Didn't think it through. And now all of a sudden, well, you're with Fatty McFatterson that only wants to eat chips and watch TV and you're into this fit life. You're not with the right person anymore. I'm sorry. You're just not. You're not. People don't change. They do. But at the same time, I think one of the problems is when you say people don't change, that's the problem. Is that people don't change. They don't adapt. They don't get better. They just give up and they stay the same. So if you're lazy, okay, well now you're not lazy anymore. Change. People should change to improve. You're not the person I married. No shit. It's like you're changing more. And when you change, your view of the other person changes because you're a different person. You're looking through a different lens. If you found fitness and you're like, I am into this. I want this for my life. I want this for me. And now you're with someone that when you married, you didn't care about it, but then, or you're just dating and you're like, oh my God, you don't give a fuck and you don't care at all. You don't want to try. This is not for me anymore. It's that simple. And you have to have that conversation. And if you're not having that conversation with that person, you're digging the hole deeper. Oh yeah, I'm wearing a shirt. Yeah, wearing Swole gear. Chesticles, fam. Dun, 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 dun. Chesticles. I only wear it. I only wear Swole gear when I'm wearing a shirt. What up, Kim? My husband will not eat right and exercise. I've been on this path for almost 7 years and he will still not get on board. It is absolutely affecting our marriage. That's unfortunate. Have you had that real conversation? The real conversation? Really, really real? That's not good. That's something you got to talk to him about. And if you can't have that conversation, then there's a lot more affecting your marriage than just that. If you can't actually put that into words. It's not an easy thing to say, but at the same time, just be fucking honest. Just don't bullshit people. Don't tell them this is the truth. Yeah, it's not attractive when your fat ass just doesn't work out. It's starting to gross me out. Do you want to be together now or what? Like, what are we going to do here? What's up? What's up? Papa needs to start a fit dating service. Swole mating. Yeah. I think that's already a site, Swole Mates. A fit dating service? Well, I think it's going to be legit when we have the first Swole fam marriage. Someday there will be one. Why not? Why wouldn't there be? People will meet at a SwoleCon or something and all of a sudden they fell in love or they met or something. Yeah, there'll be a Swole marriage someday. I had the conversation with my husband, still nothing. Then it wasn't the conversation then. Maybe it was. Maybe it was the first round. Well, if anyone else has advice, you can drop that in the comments. I'm sure you already all are already. My husband and I have completely different lifestyles and diets. I hope one day he will jump on board. Balls deep dating. Balls deep dating. I'm single, ladies. Hey, hold on. There we go. Hey, there he is. There he is. Ryan Morris, everyone. Bachelor number 1 is Ryan Morris. Ryan is a... It's one of those dating shows, right? The mystery person. Took my wife almost a year of watching me eat completely different than the rest of the family for her to come on board. Sometimes it takes time. So obviously you can't force someone. You want them to do it. You want them to want to do it for themselves. You want them to do it for you. I mean, Mama Swole, she was training and she's been fit her whole life and stuff like that. But since being with me, her diet has completely changed, as you can imagine, because it was a combination of me like being like, look, this is better for you, that's terrible for you, this, that, and the other. But then as she started to continuously eat more like me and approach her nutrition the same manner, the other foods she used to eat just started to be more repulsive and made her feel like shit, because it's an elimination. It was like a gradual elimination. It was like a gradual elimination for her. And then you start realizing, oh, I don't feel good. You start to get that contrast and that perspective. You start to realize, when I have X food, I feel like shit. Well, do I want to feel like shit today? Well, if I do, then I'll eat that food. But who wants to feel like shit? Who wants to voluntarily have a migraine? Who wants to voluntarily have joint pain? Who wants to feel fucking like bloated and just, ugh? I don't think anyone wants that. Who wants to feel like shit? It's like saying, hey, do you want to feel hungover right now? No, I don't want to feel hungover. That's a terrible feeling. So when you have that as the alternative, or hey, if I eat this, I'm going to feel like dog shit, you start to make better decisions because it's just common sense. Well, I'm not going to eat that then because I'm going to feel like dog shit. My views on food are considered so radical, I'm seen as obsessed. That's difficulty in finding person on the same level. Well, if you eliminate the bullshit, that comes down to community, pillar number 1. Are you surrounding yourself with better people? If you're spending time in the gym, if you're, let's say, shopping at different places and you're in a Whole Foods or you're at an organic market, I'm just throwing things out there. You don't have to do all those things. But if you do the things that are right by you, you'll meet someone. You will cross paths with people that have similar interests. Just like if you like BMX riding, you'll meet someone on the trails, or you'll say hi to someone when you're getting your bike off your car rack. If you go BMXing, if you go mountain biking, you're going to meet people that go mountain biking. Shocker. If you go mountain biking, you like rock climbing, you'll probably run into people that climb rocks. It's just, you're not going to meet someone like instantly. You have to just focus on yourself. You make yourself better. You're better you for other people. And then when you meet someone, you'll be yourself, and then you'll actually meet someone that likes you for you, and stop putting on these fucking facades. When I met Mama Swole, I literally was just starting Swolenormous, and I didn't give a fuck. I literally didn't give a fuck. It was literally, hey, get on board this train or don't. I wasn't slowing down for anyone. She knew my priorities right away. Immediately. It was like, this is non-negotiable. So it was pretty much keep up or don't. And she did, and it was perfect, and it helped everything. And she's amazing. But I literally, for the first time, I'm like, I am doing this. I am being me. This is how I am. Fucking like it or get the fuck out. That's literally how it was. I was focused on my shit. I didn't care. This was a priority, so it didn't matter. And then you find, it was just fortunate. It was like, holy shit, it was just boom. Pretty much right away. Fucking was ready for it. Perfect, you know? Not everyone will have that kind of good fortune. Or destiny. Or luck. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. It happened. It happened. When doing an elimination diet after reintroducing one food, do I restart the 6 to 8 weeks process over before reintroducing the second food and so on? Oh, fuck no. That would take you like years to do an elimination diet. No, what you do is if you reintroduce one food on, let's say, a Monday, and then on Tuesday and Wednesday, you go right back to your elimination. And then you gauge the response for like 48 to 72 hours after you had that one food. So you test it, you have your elimination plus that one food maybe once or twice or whatever, depending on what you're eating on like a Monday. And then you go back to your elimination, like that base level for Tuesday and Wednesday, and you see how you feel. Because sometimes reactions, skin conditions and things can happen a day or two after you have the food. So then after a couple of days, if you're like, okay, that food was pretty good, then you try adding in, let's say, your favorite, let's say your favorite cheese or something like that, and then you have that on a Wednesday, and then you go back to your elimination Thursday and Friday, and then you see how you reacted to it. It's kind of like that. So once you've done it, you've kind of eliminated or reset your body essentially. You've brought it back to, okay, your body has only been having these foods, so this is what's tolerated, this is the control, this is the base level, and then you test one at a time. So no, you don't have to do a whole nother 2 months. Yeah, that would suck. I wouldn't be on board with that kind of approach. That'd be really fucking annoying. That'd be really tedious. 9 years later, I found out that grains and dairy don't work for me. I'm an old man, but now I feel great. It's tough when you met someone when you were out of shape and had kids and got healthy. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, a lot of people have kids and then they're in a relationship that sucks. And they just stay in it. And it's a sacrifice. That's why I don't have kids yet. Because it's like, well, you have kids. Oh, it's the greatest thing. Well, you also don't have a choice. You kind of have to love them. You can't go back. And it locks you into a lot of shit. And psychologically, that can be really fucking stressful and can break a marriage apart. I've seen it. So I don't need firsthand experience to know what I've seen over and over and over again. People rush into shit all the time. People don't have patience. All of you out there that had kids when you're like 18 or 20, it's like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Holy shit. I'm 36. And I'm still like, I don't know. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced it's the play. Shit, I can't imagine having to fuck for the last 14 years to have had a kid. God damn it. And Papa Swolio's enough. She's enough of a problem. She's enough of a fucking pain in the ass. I don't need anything else. She's a pain in the butt. You're a pain in the butt. Yeah. Yeah, you stress me out. You take a lot of time and effort. You take a lot of time. Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea how much of my day is allotted to dealing with your shit? Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea? She's not happy unless she gets rubs like for a long time. That's not enough? No, good girl. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. She'll get plenty of rubs later. She's all right. Let's take a seat. Hold on a second. Chesticles fam. That swole Norma's gear. That swole gear. Oh, how about did all of you Swole Text fam, I sent you out another, in case you didn't get the naughty list or get onto the naughty list the first time, I'm going to be making it more of a public announcement for those of you. So a little bit of I haven't mentioned it at all because, well, if you're on it, you'll find out. Exclusive, filthy, nasty offers and specials and little fucking exclusive things only if you're on the naughty list. So I sent that out to Swole Text peeps, but I'll be talking more about it tomorrow and this weekend. So we'll have our first little messages and releases and launches because the Fuck Your Resolution 2020 specials ends on Sunday night. So Monday at the latest, you'll be getting, so you might get a naughty list message about the sale on Sunday, but then also just like a direct link, like a last chance type thing. But then on Monday will be the official boom. You're going to see what no one else will see. So you got to get on the naughty list. Gotta get on the naughty list if you want access to it. If you want to know what's going on. So that's the place to be. So if you're on Swole Text, you got a message earlier, just click the link and sign up. If you already did it before, if you did it like a couple weeks ago, that's still fine. You don't have to do it again. But everyone else that's like, what the hell is that? I'll be giving you a link and letting you know. Plus, just keep an eye on my Instagram stories and stuff. You'll get some swipe up links and shit when I make it public, but Swole Text gets first dibs. Bitches. My daughter is 20. I'm 42. Done deal. Yeah, you did it. You did what I said fuck no to. Hell no. Well, good. I'm glad it worked out for you. It's good that you know that kids are a challenge and can comprehend. Or are you talking to me or? Well, all I know. Oh, hold. This got out of hand. I just saw this. Who said that? Catherine, money sucking snot goblins. If I know you, I'll be nice to your crotch fruit. Otherwise, miss me with that bullshit. Whoa. Catherine, you started early tonight. Cheers. This one's for you. Wow. How was your weekend? How was your holidays? Good? How's everything going? So, how are things? What's new? Tell me. Give me the updates. Well, that got out of hand fast. That took a... all right. Hey. I don't disagree. I don't have them, so I'm not here to have like a kids versus no kids. If you got kids, it's all good. If you're happy, I'm happy for you. That's fine. Point being, let's go back to the real point of this was, hey, if you're with someone that sucks and doesn't take care of their health, find someone else. Or make it abundantly clear. You need to have that conversation like legit. Hey, have it again and again and a fucking again and a fucking again and a fucking again. Have that fucking conversation. We're going to talk about nutrition a little bit more. Hold on, let me take a little sip of coffee. We got a question, or not a question, we got a post in the Swole Fam post of the day. Dun 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 from Amy. So let's get into this and let's give some reps and shout out for Amy. And remember, drop some comments, make it valuable, make it worthwhile for me to read, please. Nutrition is a practice. Papa Swolio, 1350. What? 1350. What? And remember, when you get the card in the mail, tag me in your Instagram story, post up in the Swole Fam group, post it up, share it. And if you haven't yet posted on the Swole Fam project, go do it. Pin to the top of the private group, pin to the top of the page. How many of you have not yet done it but are going to do it? How many of you have not yet posted on the Swole Fam project but are going to? That post is every day I look at it. It's fucking disgustingly awesome. So fucking good. I don't know which Amy. This isn't Amy. It isn't Amy. I didn't put the last name up. And now that I'm looking at it, I don't remember what it said to begin with. I forget the last name. So this is perfect. So no one knows, not even me. But I'm sure if you look it up in the group, you can find this post and maybe you will. Let's do it. All right. This is from, as aforementioned, this is from Amy. So if you're watching and Amy is here, then this is you. And if it's not you, then it's not you. But this is what you wrote. Amy, wherever you are, watching, listening, making gains. I wanted to respond to the video Dash made today regarding nutrition and overeating in general. I'm learning how to learn when I'm actually hungry and not bored or thirsty. Today I ate some breakfast around 10 a.m., which was watermelon and whole wheat toast and peanut butter. I was full until about 4 p.m. today. I waited until I was actually hungry to start my dinner/linner. Some days I only eat twice. I'm in the middle of the elimination diet. Will it ever be over? Probably not, LOL. I quit watching mukbangs on YouTube to stop contributing to the overeating, binging culture, if you want to call it that. Sugar is definitely a trigger of mine, so that's out. Now all my, quote, treats are savory that I make myself at home, in all caps. I'm always nervous eating out at restaurants because I don't want to get an allergic reaction. Anyway, I love Dash's message. Eat food right for you and your body and stop when full, ya beaches. Cheers. Stop eating fucking shit. Stop eating fucking shit. It's so goddamn easy. Stop fucking eating shit. Everyone makes it so complicated. Everyone makes it so complicated. Everyone makes it such a confusing thing. If you just literally eat the food that you're supposed to eat, you actually try, you actually care, you actually experiment a little bit. It doesn't take long. Can you imagine if you just took 6 to 8 weeks and did it right and did it full out and just paid attention and did it, and you had that information, at least that starting point for the rest of your life, wherever you go with it? It's such valuable information. It's so valuable to know what foods work best. She said she's nervous to go out to eat. I mean, I rarely go out to eat, but that's the beautiful thing. Someone asked me, if you're doing elimination, if you're cutting out dairy, people are so fucking lost. They freak out. I posted this on TikTok and then someone dropped in the comments. Yeah. And they said, well, what do you eat if you're cutting out dairy and grains and bread? What do you eat for breakfast? What do you eat for breakfast? As if there's no other food but dairy and bread. What do you mean, what do you eat for breakfast? And I responded, I don't eat breakfast because it's not necessary and I feel so much better when I don't eat. I feel so much better when I don't eat in the morning. I don't eat in the morning. I don't fucking eat in the morning. I'll have coffee, whether it's black or bulletproof. I don't eat breakfast in the morning. You don't need breakfast. You don't have to. If you like to eat it, that's fine. Just eat other things. Eat other things. Yeah, people that grow up eating cereal, for sure. People that grow up eating cereal, people that grow up eating toast every day for breakfast. I ate that shit. But then guess what? I got rid of it and I don't miss it at all. I don't miss bread at all. I don't miss it. And what I do miss, or what I do think about, is the texture. You know, we're used to thinking, okay, crunch. We're reacting to certain things that are part of the taste. And okay, if you miss it, I understand you like the taste of it. And I remember sandwiches when I would eat sandwiches, but I would never feel good. I remember I would have every once in a while. It was like a little bit. This is years ago when I would have a treat. I would have, you know, you get like a sub. You go to we went to like a certain place, a certain deli, and I would get a turkey and roast beef, whatever sub, and it was on fresh bread that they would make there. And of course it tastes good and has nothing to do when we're talking about the right food. I'm not saying that those foods taste good or bad. That's subjective. You can like the taste of horse manure. We're arguing about things that can't be argued. You like the taste of something? It's like a movie. Oh, I love this movie. No, you don't. It's like, yeah, I do. So it's the same thing. So people like those things because it tastes good. Okay. But I never felt good when I ate it. I never felt good when I had a sub. I never felt good afterwards. Of course it tastes good in the moment. Okay, a lot of things taste good in the moment, but once I started eating healthier and better for me, more individualized for me, I just don't crave that anymore. I'd rather feel satisfied from the food that I do like. I just think of it as fuel. And it's not that I'm a super hard stickler. I just have priorities and I know what I like and I know what fuel is good for my body. And if I'm around a place where that fuel is not available, I just won't eat. I just won't eat. And there's also something, it's not an eating disorder. I think it's actually, it's just it's kind of a challenge, essentially. It's a challenge. And it can be easily looked at as, oh, you're just obsessed over your food. But I think it's actually a good skill. It's a discipline. It's a disciplinary skill. You're learning how to resist or just to refrain. It's more of a mindfulness technique. So if I'm somewhere and I know that's something that I don't want to eat, it's like, well, I don't have to eat it. It's a good discipline technique. It's brain gains. It's strength of mind. And it doesn't mean that I want it so bad, it's so hard. It's not hard for me to refrain from it. It's just a different mindset. That is not fuel for me. So the craving is irrational. It's not something that my body likes. It's not something that my body prefers. So I don't consume it. Can I consume it? Sure. Nothing's stopping me from going down to the 7-Eleven right now and getting a whole row of Snickers bars. Nothing is stopping me. I have the money. I have the transportation. I have the means. It's right down the street. I can go and get a ton of Snickers bars and junk food. I can put $200 worth of junk food on the counter and they would sell me every last thing that I wanted. As long as I had the money to pay for it, they would give me everything and I could pound it. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. only it just doesn't factor into making sense in my day, making sense in my life. It doesn't make sense to me. It's not applicable. It's not something that needs to happen. It's not something that's a part of my lifestyle. These are habits that you have to build. These are habits that are fortified over time. But most people don't even have that. Most people don't have that kind of surrounding that would make that acceptable. They don't have the information, or they're not willing to make that leap. It's looked at as obsessed. And when you have family and friends that give you shit for it, that's very powerful, especially if you don't have a lot of confidence naturally. If you're already susceptible to what other people say when your family says, "Oh, what are you going to do? What, you bringing your food everywhere? Oh, come on, just have this. I'll stop fucking around. It's too expensive." And then you're probably not going to stick to it. And a lot of people don't, because a lot of people have that shit around them. They have that shit in their life. There you go. I like what we're seeing right now. If you haven't yet dropped in the comments, what have you seen as a result of doing an elimination? What have you seen as a benefit? Let's see. If I say anything to my husband, he gets defensive and mad, so I don't know how to have that conversation if he's mad. No migraines for 3 months since changing my diet. Look at that, Mary. That's fantastic. Tell me that the elimination diet is a bad idea. That's so amazing. When you don't have migraines, how long have you had migraines for, Mary? So you haven't had them in 3 months. How often were you getting them, and how long have you been dealing with migraines? That's one of my favorite things that people don't have anymore. That's one of my favorite things to hear that people don't have. My wife is very supportive of me and my way of eating. She has researched meals and introduced them to our kids. There you go. That's a team effort. Everyone wins. You take care of your health. She takes care of her health. You're raising your kids better, healthy, with proper, they're seeing you do different things for your health. They're exposed to healthier food options. You're giving them the tools and the understanding of health being important when they're young, which is everything. I'm stuck in a lake of fucktards. Do I ever drink? I scrolled up a lot. Do I ever drink Swole? Sure. I like my whiskey, but I only have like a little bit of it and a little couple sips if I have a cigar or something like that. Once in a while. I've lost like the desire to sit around and drink a beer. I used to often. I used to have a couple. I'd work out enough. I mean, it wouldn't be visibly effective. That's the thing when you play the calorie game or you're drinking. That's a problem also when your body can handle it. Like my body can handle. When I say handle, I did it. I was working out and drinking beer and stuff like that, and I wasn't eating as clean as I am now, and as specific. I shouldn't say clean, but as specific to. I didn't have the same reason for my nutrition. I wasn't as focused on my source and my number one priority. It was just different. I've grown over the past couple years and doing the podcast and doing this type of content and doing a lot of self-analysis and experimenting more. I've learned what I like and what I don't like, and I just don't have the patience or I don't have the desire to deal with that kind of shit. I just don't need to feel bloated. I don't need to have that. I know the potential, and I just don't have that desire. If I did, I would have one. I'm not against beer. I'm guarantee I will have a beer again in my life, and hopefully it will go well for me. But I never had any issues with a little bit of whiskey, and of course the quantity is extremely limited and infrequent. So, I'm not saying you can't have a beer. I'm not saying you can't have whiskey or wine or something like that. It just depends on what your goals are. It depends on how your body reacts to those things and what's most important to you and your give and take, right? What's balance for you? And when I say balance, I hate that word because everyone thinks, oh, a little bit, everything in moderation. Nothing in moderation. Not if you want great results. If you want amazing results, there is no moderation. You have to fucking go hard. There is no moderation. The problem is people thinking that there is moderation, and moderation means, 50-50. That's not what it means. Moderation for you or balance for you is different than balance for me. Like balance for me is doing a fucking shit ton of content and stuff every single day. For you, that would be burnout, overkill, holy fucking shit. For me, that's just a normal Thursday. Holy shit. I'm scrolling through. These are fucking epic. Once that I learned I don't need lunch, I totally felt free. Oh, yeah. When I don't eat breakfast, I just feel great. I feel great not eating. It's one thing I don't have to focus on it. Wait, where was that? No more achy joints? Hell yeah. I have a best friend that fit shames me. It's ridiculous. You know what's ridiculous? That you call that person your best friend. I think they are now an acquaintance or used to be an associate of yours. You shouldn't be hanging out with that person. And that's a completely opinionated response based on that one comment, but sounds like a shitty person. No more indigestion. Princess Sparkle fuck. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what that's about, Yolanda, but I'm kind of into it. My lupus hasn't flared up in 6 months. Mother Mantis. Epic. Starting elimination diet. Scared. Why? Don't be scared. It's going to be the best thing you fucking ever do, probably. Less heartburn. Phoebe, listen to all these things. You have less heartburn, less constipation. My lupus hasn't flared up in 6 months. No more indigestion. No more achy joints. Like, these are only good things that you're hearing. Benefit to elimination. More pain-free days, fewer spasms. Way more satisfied, less cravings, less joint pain, lost weight. What are you afraid of? Like, think of this. This is great. Since cutting foods out, no more heartburn, no bloating. Both used to be daily struggles. Bonnie, changing my diet, my headaches went away, and a lot less tummy upsets. This is fucking amazing. I love seeing these things in the comments. I love going through this because anyone that doesn't know about it looks at what the fuck is going on here. This is magic. It's not magic. It's just actual effort. My elimination of foods means better test results every 6 months for inflammation and kidney function. No more migraines. I rather don't eat than eating shit. If there is nothing valuable on the menu, I skip the meal or postpone it. Agreed. I do the same thing, or I bring my food. Will, I dealt with them for 20 years. Now they really only occur if my electrolytes are out of whack, which is usually a sign I either ate wrong or didn't refuel properly. I'm assuming you're talking about migraines, Will. Shit. Excuse me. There we go. That wasn't even after a water break. That was just natural. That was organic. Let's see here. Ellen, my back spasms have drastically slowed. I don't eat dairy products and white bread. No sugar, no energy drinks. Kelly, I'm doing the elimination diet right now and right this time. Good for you. Cerny, absolutely no back or joint pain. It's heaven. That's fucking epic. Diet change put my lupus diagnosis in remission. This is awesome. This is amazing. No more post-nasal drip. Yeah, this is amazing. That's amazing. Now that I'm almost 40, a night out drinking takes more recovery time than my outpatient surgery did. Well, this is what I've said before. I mean, we're talking about nutrition a lot today, of course. It's like the main focus. Again, nutrition is a practice. But I've said this a lot. My training methods and my own personal programming, what I do myself, is different now after I have 20 years of resistance training under my belt. It's just a natural progression. I train differently. I don't do the same type of ridiculous shitballs volume that I did for the beginning portions of my training. I do less volume, but I do more frequency. So I still get the volume. I just spread it out. So I do more frequency. I do a lot of strength type stuff, but I just do less volume in an individual workout. But then over the course of the week, it matches or exceeds. So it's just a better approach. So I'm not walking around crippled sore because you need recovery. And as you get older, of course, you're going to have longer recovery times. So you have to adapt to that. And that's why a lot of people, they try to do what they did in college and eventually because they're going the wrong direction. They're trying to go backwards in time. It's like, nah, you're forwards in time. You could still train hard. You just have to change the strategy in which you approach your training. And most people have too much of an ego to adjust they can't handle it. So now I'm doing a lot more upper lower body where, the most segmented a split will be like a chest, triceps, and shoulders. But I don't really like that split. I don't like back, biceps, and I don't like that kind of split. So for me, it's usually either it'll be push, pull legs, or it's chest and back, legs, and then arms, or it's generally like what I really do like lately is like upper and lower. So I'm doing each one 2 to 3 times a week. And so I'm getting a lot of frequency, and just depending on the day, okay, I'm working lower body. I work around, let's say I'm still sore somewhere, or I want to hit a different exercise. I like focusing on less and putting more effort into less. I don't like necessarily doing 5 different exercises in all these sets. I'm like, I'd rather do 1 or 2 exercises and give it 100% focus and effort, warm up really good, and then crush that, and then come back in a couple days and do it again. So it just depends. But again, your nutrition and your training have to adjust. They have to adapt over time. Otherwise, you're stuck just in a rut. Oh, crack. Oh my God. Look at all these lives people are taking back because you share knowledge. But well, we're here. We're doing it together. We're here doing it together. I appreciate that. After about 3 days of binge watching the Daily Swole, I want this Swole fam community. I'm sick of the toxicity of diet plans. Also, I could use Papa Swolio yelling at me and calling me a dumbass. Get back. Dumbass. Shut your fucking mouth, Anya. Shut your fucking mouth. Welcome to the Swole fam. Looking forward to having you. Let's see here. Pouring some water, getting ready. All right, we got water break coming on. We got stuff to do. But let's do this first. Water break, and then we'll give away this Swole card. Nutrition is a practice. Nutrition is a practice, man. Here we go. Water break. We ready? We ready? Let's get this chug on. Hold on. Papa's waiting. She's like, no water break, mama? Okay, here we go. You ready? Everyone got the water. Barely made you're here now. You're here now. You ready? Water break. Make it rain in the comments. Eggplants and water droplets busting up in the comments. Come on, kitty. Wait. Oh. Meow. Come on, kitty. Kitty. It's water break time. Kitty. Come on, kitty. Fucking lazy puss. There we go. All right, we're ready. 3, 2, 1, dance time. Ah, good kitty. Yeah, that was pretty much all of it. If I didn't stop to pet the kitty and talk to the kitty, I probably would have had it all. That's what she said. That was pretty close. Yeah, there's like nothing left in there. All right, so I don't think I really started exactly at that right time. I don't think I really... Oh, got water everywhere. Oh, fuck. It's all right. What are you looking at? I'm not talking to you. You want to stay over there? You want to be a little beesh? And be a little beesh. If you're going to go over there, what are you doing over there? What are you doing? I can't reach you. You're showing everyone your vagine. I can touch your foot. Can't reach. That's really inappropriate. That's really inappropriate. Fuck. You went the leg. I went the leg. I can't reach it. Give it. No. Come here. Help me out, bro. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know why she was like, just literally can't get close. I just need an inch. Like a little bit. Come here. Come here. Come here. There you go. There you go. That's a good girl. You did it. You did it. We're so proud of you. We're so proud of you. We're so happy. No, I'll tell her what she'll do whatever I say. I'll tell her what to do. Yeah. Yeah. Yay. Yay. She does not consent. Yeah. Me too. No one does. No one does. Who does consent to these sick fucking gains? Consent to the elimination diet. Do you consent to the elimination diet? Do you consent to feeling better? Do you consent to not having bloating? Do you consent to not having joint pain? Do you consent to getting rid of migraines? Do you consent to losing weight? Do you consent to having more energy? Do you consent for getting improved skin quality? Do it. You'll find something better. I will tell you one thing. I don't know anyone that has done an elimination diet that hasn't learned something valuable. I think that's probably the best way to say it. You learn something. You learn, hey, I don't react well to this. You'll learn a food that maybe doesn't agree with you. You'll have perspective on, oh, this is super fucking sweet. I guarantee, because a lot of people do the elimination and they might even go back relatively to eating what they were eating. Maybe they were eating pretty healthy already. But then the things that are artificially sweetened will taste hyper sweet. And it will kind of expose really the contrast. And you probably really wouldn't eat as much of that. So you get healthier because it's just, you notice that, oh my God, it's super fucking sweet. I know a lot of people that just couldn't drink soda anymore because, oh, it's fucking gross. They still enjoyed sweet things, but they didn't need hyper sweet. They didn't know to like disgusting, over syruped garbage nonsense. I'm afraid of the caffeine with coffee withdrawal. Well, it's caffeine withdrawal. I mean, you could probably have some tea, you know, as long as you, whatever you eliminate, the more you eliminate, the more you'll learn. But some people find that they're very sensitive and to caffeine, but also the quality of the coffee makes a difference. God, literally no joke. Just because you mentioned the coffee. So this happened. I don't know if it was this. It was last. Well, pretty much everything was last year, but it was last year. I think it was early last year. I went to Ohio to visit my friend, and I had coffee in the airport on the way there and on the way back. So when I left, or when I went there, I think I went to, what'd I get? I guess I had a coffee from, no, when I went there, I got a coffee from, I think I had one of those on the plane. I got black coffee, and it was like Dunkin' Donuts brand or whatever. It's just like, you know, airplane Dunkin' Donuts coffee, disgusting. But I had the coffee and thinking, okay, this would be decent as a brand or whatever, brand name, who knows. And then on the way back, I think I got a coffee at one of those little dessert places. I guess, I don't think it was a Cinnabon or an Aunt Annie's or something like that, but I got a coffee there. That was a terrible decision too. So on both ends of my trip, I had a coffee from the airport or airline, you know, similar. And when I was in Ohio, when I got back, I had like the shits. I had real stomach issues for 2 days when I got there, and like a day or two when I got back. And then I've traveled recently. I went to Chicago, no coffee in the airport, nothing. Totally fine. Another time I traveled, no coffee, totally fine. I love coffee. I drink coffee every fucking day. I drink coffee every day. I never have issues. Quality of the fucking coffee matters. It's just like if you have dirty water, or you have soda, or you have a piece of rotten fruit, or you have fish and it's not good quality, or it's dirty, or there's some bacteria on it. Gross. Gross. Yeah, well, I know what it did to my gut. It fucking ejected it through my butthole. I know exactly what it did to my gut. I am well aware. I'm well aware of what it did. I felt it. Oh, but it's just, yeah, the coffee, it was gross. It was so bad, but I drink coffee all the time. So it's not coffee. It's that coffee. It's whatever that coffee was, whatever the quality, whatever's in it. It fucking tore me apart. It was bad. Bad. So you want to know how you travel on a plane? You want to know how you get past that? So what I do is, now I'm not a fan of instant coffee, period. I don't care. I can go without coffee. Just bring tea. Get a high quality tea, get a couple tea bags or high quality whatever, and then bring down the plane and then ask for hot water. And then boom, you have tea. If you want caffeine or you want something like a warm liquid, I bring my own. I don't want their tea bag. I don't want their Lipton fucking gross shit. Yeah, you just bring your own tea or get a high quality tea and bring it. That's fine. I don't need, I can go without it for a little bit. So that's what I started doing for traveling. Because you could bring some green tea or some Tazo or fucking whatever you want to bring. But then you just get hot water and you can make it there. You could bring instant coffee, but that'll give me fucking, even if you have a high quality organic, this instant, no, I'll pass on that. I'll be fine. I'll pass on that. So now when I travel, just don't do coffee. I don't do that kind of coffee. I don't do airport type shit. I've literally had the experience. I don't need to go through it again. I had Dunkin' Donuts black coffee today. I don't like, oh, I don't like Starbucks coffee. I really don't. I don't like Starbucks coffee. I don't like Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Yeah, there you go. That's good. That's cool. A travel French press. Huh, that's kind of cool. I mean, you can do that yourself. You just take a cup and you pour hot water in, then you just strain it. You just bring a strainer. You don't even need a French press. You just get 2 cups. You just pour it in you have the grounds in the bottom of the paper cup, and then you have pour water in, and then you just pour it through a strainer. I guess you could do both things. It's definitely better if you bring a French press. That's cool though, but you usually can't bring the glass on a plane. I guess you could. I guess if it's some kind of composite or something, or stainless steel. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I like that. Maybe they probably do, right? Single serve French presses, or have a little pour over. You just bring the coffee grounds. That's a great idea. Have a little pour over going on the plane. I'm doing that next time. I'll figure it out. Hey, can I have hot water? Bring a little funnel. You're in there aeropressing or something like that. Fucking all those different little methodologies. No offense, 90% of the coffee I had when in America was disgusting. I am offended. Ellen Josephine, how dare you? How dare you talk about American coffee like that? I am offended. That's a problem. That is a problem. Let's see. Insulated stainless container. Nice. I'm going to have to look it up. I didn't even think about doing that on a plane. It's just not, usually for trips, it's not that important. If it's just like an hour or two, I have coffee before I go, drink it in the car, or I'll drink it in the Uber or something like that. And then once I get there, I'll have drank it already. And then I'm just good with like water or tea or something like that. Or I'll just sleep on the plane. Depends on what time of the flight it is. We have great small coffee places in Brooklyn, but they're expensive as fuck. Well, I think it has to do with any kind of quality and quantity. If you go to a big chain, you're going to get that kind of, hey, it's shipped across the country and everyone just kind of gets the same standardized approach and everyone's decent, sub decently paid. And then they just fucking don't care. And they do this. And because it's not just the coffee. Okay. Were the containers clean? Was the machine clean? There's a lot of other factors too. So if you go to a micro or a little coffee quality shop where they're getting single source quality beans and they're doing it all there, they're roasting it in the back and it's super fresh and stuff like that, it's a whole different experience, which is why it's expensive. But maybe as like a treat, you go there or something like that. On Amazon, there is a Gator Coffee on the go metal mesh pour over coffee tumbler. Okay. There is by Gator Coffee. Metal Gator Coffee. Let me look this up. Amazon. What do we got here? Gator Coffee. Where did my browser go? I lost it on one of my monitors. There we go. What'd you say it was? Gator Coffee. Let's type in Gator Coffee. I'm sure that's going to pull up something. Let's see here. Gator Coffee, French press, thermal insulated, pour over coffee dripper. I guess you could bring that. Beans and coffee grounds container, cold brew kit. No. Oh, I see. I see what you got. I see what you got going on here. I see what's going on. Uh-huh. Ah, yes. Yes, indeed. So it's a pour over. Well, this is going to get purchased. $24.99. Very reasonable. So let me see. This is all-in-one travel coffee maker and thermal cup, vacuum insulated stainless steel cup with paperless filter dripper. 20 ounces, gray. This personal pour-over brewer lets you make, then take hot, fresh coffee wherever you go. Just pop on the stainless steel mesh filter, add ground coffee, and pour over water to make hand-drip coffee. Coffee hotter for longer. Other brewers restrict you to the house or cool quickly. Vacuum layered military-grade 304 stainless steel coating a smart copper lining traps heat for longer. Fits virtually all car cup holders for hot coffee on arrival. I should read it like Arnold. Should I read it like Arnold? Wave goodbye to paper filters. A metal filter delivers a cleaner taste and saves trees, so it's friendly to the environment and your pocket. Ideal for travel, 0 BPA, and a dream to clean. This equals more smiles per cup. I like that. Here we go. Time for your coffee made your way, not mine. It's yours. The manual hand drip method unlocks the full spectrum of flavors and aromas. I'm thinking that's going to be a new thing I just do. I'm just going to read articles. Just read things like Arnold. If Arnold was reading this cereal box. Why risk disappointment? Our feedback shows we know coffee. We know it. Stop being such a fucking pussy. Buy a coffee grinder. Buy the coffee grinder. Yeah. 100% satisfaction promise proves we mean it. Choose Gator with confidence and expect dream coffee as soon as tomorrow. You get it Amazon Prime. Yeah, I'm sure they do. This is pretty fucking good. And this is like going to come free delivery Saturday. I think this is going to get purchased like now. This is gray. Ew. Ew. Yeah. Pour over travel yeah. The only problem is here's a problem. 20 ounces. This is the problem. 20 ounces. 20 ounces. Fucking 20 ounces. You think Papa Swolio fucking goes 20 ounces on coffee? Ya fucking jabrones. Nah, it's perfect for travel. Just a fucking liter coffee. Cool touch exterior. Ooh, cold. Oh, they do cold for 20 hours. Premium stainless steel body. I wish Hydro Flask. I wonder if Hydro Flask makes one of those. It'd probably be $1,000 though. I do like Hydro Flask. I am a Visco girl. Hydro Flask coffee tumbler? No. Coffee. This just give me a mug. I already have the mugs. Yeah, that's a weird looking one. Yeti, Rambler, Hydro Flask, 12-ounce travel coffee mug. That's cool. I like the coffee cup that's a Hydro Flask. Ooh, a wine tumbler. Nothing wrong with that. Ladies. I feel like this is going to turn into, is the Daily Swole just going to turn into like QVC? We're just like showing. Oh, they got some new designs I never saw. Well, I'll tell you what. This looks like something I like. Sponsored products related to this item. Oh, you want other ones? Okay, and I got to compare them and fucking spend 3 hours like debating on which one I want. All right, we're going to see how this looks. Oh, shit. I usually buy these things on my phone. Let's see. All right, we'll see how that goes. But wait, there's more. Yeah, I want to try that. That is really cool because you grind coffee, you just bring that fucking shit anywhere. And if you have something you can actually get hot water, you can be like, oh shit, that's great for a plane. Hey, can I get 2 things of hot water? They'll be like, fine. That's awesome. Totally cool. Super fucking stoked, bro. Oh, that's fucking cool, bro. Yeah, I like that. Bruh. Oh, it's totally cool, bro. Swole reusable pour-over filter, flexible stainless steel mesh, coffee filter reusable, manual coffee grinder with ceramic burrs, LHS hand coffee mill with 2 containers, adjustable, old world Christmas ornaments, pickled glass, blown ornaments for Christmas tree. I just read 2 things back to back. Bargain finds recommendations based on your order. Manual coffee grinder and old world Christmas pickle. All right, that's enough Amazon for one day. Everyone's like, okay, I'm going to bed now. Thank you. Death Wish tastes like shit. I'm just going to be honest with you. Everyone was saying that, and I tried it a couple times. It tastes like fucking tar. When you put, I guess because you put so much goddamn caffeine in there, it just starts tasting like shit because it's just dripping anhydrous caffeine in it. I don't know how they make it. It tasted like ass. I couldn't get over it. So I tried drinking it black. Blech. And then I tried making it bulletproof, and blech. It just had a terrible taste to it. That's my opinion. In terms of the caffeine, the thing is, if I have something like that, I have another high voltage kind, but I will do that before I work out. So that's like my little extra boost of coffee. Because before I work out, I have coffee. So I'll have like my regular drinking coffee, you know, which is depending the flavor of the day, being black usually or being unflavored. There's a lot of different coffees out there, but a lot of them are also just they're just white labeled. So you're getting the same coffee from different places. It depends on the person or the company if they're roasting it themselves and where they get the beans and blah, 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 blah. But you know, it's your DWG coffee. Oh, that's what I need. Yeah, Bones Coffee. That's a really good brand too. It's super smooth. If you like coffee, Bones Coffee is good. And the only reason I'm saying that is just because I have experience with it. You know what? Oh, that's going to have to be something I do. I'm going to have a coffee that's called DWG coffee. Yeah, that's absolutely something that I've actually thought about. You know, for a coffee, but I don't want to do, like, hey, I just get these beans and put my brand on it. I don't want to white label it. It's got to be something. All right, this is special for a reason. We lace it with like cocaine or just ecstasy. You know, we lace it with MDMA. We lace it with mesomorph. Caffeine's bitter as fuck. It is bitter. And I used to make my own pre-workouts. It's the best way to do it. If you're going to take that kind of stuff, then take it without the artificial sweeteners and the flavorings and the colors. You buy the actual powders, you mix it yourself. Most of those things, okay, like creatine, glutamine, whether or not you think they work or they do work for you, or citrulline malate or beta-alanine, get the actual raw ingredients, measure it out, and then take that. Just be super careful with the caffeine because it's micro. Like, fucking, you have to be careful. You want to kill yourself. So it's better for caffeine if you took like anhydrous caffeine, get it in capsules because you're not going to fuck up a dosage. And that's no joke. You can die if you take too much powder caffeine. So anyway, so I think that'd be cool to have like a call the coffee DWG coffee. Oh, if you take the raw ingredients, it tastes like shit. It's fucking gross. All right, water break. Nutrition is a practice. Gonna scroll, give this card away. Making sick gains. Nutrition is a practice. Scrolling. Dad is scrolling. Nope. Fucking swinging and missing. Swinging and missing. Swinging and missing. Swinging and missing. Nope. Another one. Nope. Another one. Nope. Another one. Missing everyone. David, there we go. Dave G. Or Gee. Gee? Oh, I know Gee, like butter. Gee, what's going on, Dave? Congratulations. Everyone say congratulations, Dave. You won. Nutrition is a practice. Swole card Satin Schwifte. Congratulations, DG. Everyone say congratulations, Dave, in the comments down below. Congratulations, 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 Dave. Yay, everyone. Who just said $600 shit? Danny. Who said that? What are we talking about? Who's pooping? Congratulations, Dave. Congratulations, Dave. Congratulations. So, Dave, send us an email to support at Swolenormous with Swole card 1350 in the subject. Let us know what fucking episode it was and what you won. And then drop your address in the body of the email so I can sneak over, so I can send you, excuse me, so I can mail you the Swole card. I will not be approaching your domicile in person. Everyone be nice. Be nice. Be nice. It's Dave's first card. I don't recall Dave winning before. Congratulations, Dave. Don't worry about them. They're just cranky because it's late on a Thursday and they didn't fucking win. So stop being puss nuggets and come back tomorrow and you might win. And you might win. I already ordered mine. I already ordered it. Geek with a side of nerd. All right, that's intense. I already ordered my Gator container, whatever the fuck that was. I ordered the Gator container. I just didn't even. That Amazon makes it too easy to not buy something. It's actually easier on Amazon to buy something than to like choose. I don't want to buy it. You like accidentally like, oh shit, I accidentally bought it. Okay, oops. They just get you to buy it before you realize, oh shit, I bought that. Oh, all right. Well, I guess it's coming like tomorrow. And then it shows up so quickly, you don't even have time to have buyer's remorse. It's there. You're like, oh, well, I'm not going to go back and like mail it back. So I guess I'll just keep it forever. But this is probably going to be cool for travel. This seems pretty fucking awesome. I'm stoked. I'm excited. And I don't think I can hide it. I can't wait for this to come in. I think I like it. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Going to drink some coffee. When I'm on a plane next time, I'm not going to shit my brains out. My brains out. Stanley makes a 48-ounce one insulated. Oh, fuck. If you need something insulated for 48 ounces, you're literally going like kayaking in Alaska for 3 months. So anyway. I'm glad you fucking enjoyed it. I'm glad we fucking crushed it for a long time tonight. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for episode 1350 of The Sleaze. I will see you tomorrow for 1351. Don't go nowhere. Papa's coming back on a Friday. Of course, because we're here. Freestyle Friday. We'll fucking drop some nuts. We'll throw some cock around. We'll have some fun. I'll see you tomorrow for 1351. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, McGoose. Ya boy, Papa Swolio. Out.